Hi, Paul Thompson from Twangtuition here. I'm really glad you could make it for this week's tutorial. A very warm welcome to you all. Where today I'm going to be covering an Arctic Monkeys classic, Do I Want to Know? Quite topical, a few people have requested this. Basically, I think probably because they've just announced the production of a new album, which is really exciting. And also they've just headlined Leeds and Reading festivals over here in the UK. So a lot of interest around the Arctic Monkeys. I intend to do a lot more, by the way. So why don't you get your favourite Arctic Monkeys songs or riffs, drop me a line, and I'm more than happy to cover a few more in the future. It's a great little riff, this, two parts to it. Also, it's quite doable if you're relatively new to guitar. There's some hammer-ons and some slides, which I've also covered on a different tutorial on here. So if you're not familiar with hammer-ons, pull-offs, slides, string bending, then check out some of my other tutorials because it really will help you in tackling this riff. Also, if you're brand new to guitar or you fancy taking it up, then please check out my beginners online guitar course on the website on here. 26 lessons, takes you from never having picked up a guitar before to playing at a good level. Some really good songs on there, and it's proving really popular with our twang guitar playing community. Okay, so here we go. This is for Lewis, by the way. Lewis is working on this at the moment, so I'm going to dedicate it to him. And this is Do I Want to Know by the Arctic Monkeys. Okay, now, as you've probably heard, if you know the song really well, the intro riff follows all the way through the verses. Don't know how many times, but it does repeat quite for quite a long time. So I'll walk you through it nice and slow. Like I said, the first little phrase is a hammer-on. So first finger on the first fret, 6th string, hammering on to my third finger, 3rd fret. Then first finger back to the 1st fret on the 5th string there, and back to the G there at the 3rd fret, 3rd finger. Just one thing to say about the sound there, I've got a little bit of gain on, I've also got a bit of tremolo on. So if you've got some effects on your amplifier, that little tremolo or wobble sounds really nice. Don't have to use it. Okay, so now we hammer on again. Now, so from the 1st fret on the 5th string, we're jumping onto the 4th string and sliding up and down. I'm using my 1st finger because my 3rd finger then has to slide on the 5th string from the 5th fret to the 3rd fret. So the second little phrase. Now we're staying on that string, 1st finger. No. This is quite a little quick phrase, this, and also it'd be useful. All be useful if you can alternate pick with your picking hand. It's not essential, but it just gives you that smoothness and speed as well. So this little phrase. So we're picking all these notes, 1st finger to 3rd, open 4th string, back to the 3rd fret on the 5th string there. So far we've got. And then to finish, now there's a number of ways you can play this. I'm playing it as a slide, 1st finger to the 1st fret to the 3rd fret, 5th string, hammering on twice, my 3rd finger at the 5th fret, finishing on the G there, back on the 6th string. Or you can play that as a hammer on, then jump. So it's a bit tricky, a bit more awkward that, but I think it sounds better as a slide with my 1st finger, so it's in position for the hammer-ons there, and then finishing back. So we'll walk through that nice and slowly one more time. And then that repeats for however many times all the way through the verses. Now, the last time, before we go into the chorus riff, the ending is slightly different, okay? So the last time, you'll hear it on the record. We slide up to the 5th fret on that 5th string. That leads us in. Okay, so once we've done the transition, we move onto the 4th string. I'm doing a little slide with the 3rd finger to the 5th fret. Down to the 1st fret on that 4th string. Okay, and this is with my 1st finger there on the 5th string to my 3rd and 4th on the 5th and 6th frets. Down to the 1st fret, to the 3rd fret again there, and then finishing off, picking again, we've got the 1st to the 3rd finger, open 4th string, finishing there on the G, on the 6th string there. And it repeats. And last time, instead of playing it goes just straight to the G there at the end. So all the way through that section. And then that repeats all the way through the song. Just listen out for the dynamic, because when it kicks in on the second verse, the guitar gets considerably louder. So dynamic means in musical terms quiet and loud, and the differing levels of loud, quietness and loudness. So just listen out for that. You can I'm backing my volume off. Backing my volume off a little bit to just so we don't have as much gain, and then bringing it back on when we want that louder dynamic. Okay, and that's pretty much it all the way through the song. Like I said, it's really doable if you're relatively new. You need to be comfortable with the hammer-ons and the slides a little bit, and also alternate picking would be good, although you'd be fine just with down picks if you're more comfortable. Well, there we have it for another week. Please don't forget, get your requests in for any more Arctic Monkeys songs that you'd like me to cover, or anything else, song-wise, anything guitar-wise. I'm always happy to cover. Get your requests in. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel for free weekly tutorials, and also follow us on all the social media channels: Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and all the rest of it. And thanks for joining me once again. Look forward to seeing you next time.